Have you ever wondered what it takes to keep your legs strong and healthy as you age? As we get older, we all know that our bodies change, and sometimes it feels like we just don't move as easily as we once did. But here's the good news: keeping your legs strong is not only possible, it's essential to living a fulfilling and active life in your golden years. Trust me, I've been there, and I've learned some important lessons along the way that have kept me on my feet, and moving, well into my 70s and beyond. You see, staying active isn't just about looking good or keeping up with younger folks. It's about maintaining our independence, having the energy to enjoy life's little pleasures, and feeling strong and confident every day. So, in today's video, I'm going to share some practical ways you can keep your legs strong and healthy, no matter your age. These tips have helped me tremendously, and I hope they'll do the same for you. Before we dive in, let me just say this: I encourage you to stick with me all the way through to the end. These tips are all interconnected, and understanding how they all work together will make a big difference. Plus, I've got a few words of encouragement at the end to help keep you motivated. Now, before we begin, if this sounds like the kind of content you're interested in, make sure to hit that subscribe button for Vibrant Living and turn on notifications so you never miss our tips on living fully at every age. Your support truly helps us reach more people looking to make their golden years healthier and happier. Point 1. Walking regularly. When I turned 80, I realized that one of the most important things I could do to keep my legs healthy was something simple: walking. It's something we all did without thinking when we were younger, but as we age, we sometimes forget just how powerful a simple walk can be. I'll be honest, I didn't always appreciate the value of walking. Like many people, I used to think of it as a chore, just another thing I had to do to stay fit. But once I hit my 70s and noticed my energy levels dipping, I began to realize that walking wasn't just about physical health. It was about keeping my mind sharp and my spirit lively. I can remember one morning when I woke up and felt a little more sluggish than usual. My knees were stiff, my back felt tight, and I thought, maybe I'm just getting too old for this. But then, I remembered something my old friend Ed used to say. You don't stop moving because you get old. You get old because you stop moving. So, I put on my sneakers, stepped outside, and began walking slowly down the street. At first, it felt like a bit of an effort, but as I kept going, my body started to loosen up. By the time I reached the end of the block, I felt better than I had in days. Over time, walking became part of my daily routine. I started with short, gentle walks around the block, and before long, I was walking to the park, then to the grocery store, and eventually, I even began walking with a little more speed. It didn't take long for me to notice the benefits. Not only were my legs stronger, but my mood improved, and I felt more energized throughout the day. I began to look forward to my walks. I could feel my circulation improving, my joints less stiff, and my overall energy picking up. But walking isn't just great for your legs, it has a whole host of benefits. First, it gets your heart pumping and improves circulation, which is crucial as we age. It helps maintain muscle strength in your legs, which can prevent falls and improve your overall balance. I remember a time when I was walking home from the park, and a patch of ice caught me off guard. But because I was staying active and improving my balance regularly, I was able to catch myself and avoid a fall. It's those kinds of little victories that walking brings you, especially when you've been consistent with it. There's also something about being outside, whether it's sunny, cloudy, or a little chilly, that does wonders for your mental health. One thing I love is how walking allows me to clear my head and reflect. It's a time when I can think without distractions or worry. And if I'm walking with a friend, like I sometimes do with my neighbor Bob, we talk about everything from the past to the future. It's a great opportunity for socializing, too, which is just as important as the physical benefits. And if you're walking alone, it can be a time to recharge your mind and spirit. Now let me tell you a story about my friend Harold. Harold is a couple of years older than me, and he used to be a runner back in the day. But as he got older, he stopped being as active, and he started feeling the effects of it. His legs became weaker, his balance wasn't as good, and he started to feel more sluggish. One day, he came to me and said, "I don't know what happened, but I just don't feel the same anymore. I suggested he start walking with me every morning. At first, Harold was skeptical. He thought walking wouldn't be enough. But after a few weeks of regular walks, he came to me with a big smile and said, "I don't know what it is, but I feel better already. I've got more energy, and my legs don't ache as much." He even joked that he felt like he was walking with more spring in his step. So, I'm here to tell you that walking isn't just about staying fit. It's about staying connected to your body, mind, and the world around you. It's about taking the time every day to do something simple that benefits you in so many ways. Point 2. Leg strengthening exercises. As we age, maintaining strength in our legs becomes increasingly important. The muscles in our legs support not only our daily activities, but they also play a significant role in keeping us balanced and preventing falls. I remember when I first realized how much leg strength matters. It wasn't a dramatic moment or a big injury, but rather a slow realization that I wasn't as steady as I used to be. There was a time when I would hop out of bed without a second thought, but suddenly, I found myself needing to steady myself before taking a step. That's when I knew I had to start focusing on strengthening my legs to keep my independence and mobility. Leg strengthening exercises can seem intimidating, especially when we're older, but they don't have to be. It's about consistency, not intensity. When I started, I began with simple movements that I could do from the comfort of my own home. Leg raises, squats, and calf raises became my go-to exercises, and over time, I started to see improvements. You don't need fancy equipment or a gym membership, just a chair, a sturdy surface to hold on to, and your own determination. Let me tell you about my friend Grace. Grace and I meet at the community center every Wednesday morning for a gentle exercise class. At first, Grace was hesitant about doing leg exercises. She was in her early 70s and felt like she might hurt herself, or that it was too late to start building strength. But after a few months of doing simple leg strengthening exercises, Grace noticed a huge difference in how she felt. She was able to get out of chairs more easily, walk longer distances, and even climb stairs without needing to stop for a breather. She was shocked at how strong her legs had become just by incorporating these simple exercises into her daily routine. Let's break down some leg strengthening exercises you can do, even if you've never really done any before. First exercise, seated leg raises. Sit in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the ground. Slowly extend one leg out in front of you, hold it for a few seconds, then lower it back down. Repeat this 10 to 15 times for each leg. This exercise works your quadriceps and hip flexors, both of which help with lifting and moving your legs. Second exercise, chair squats. Stand in front of a chair with your feet about hip width apart. Slowly lower yourself down, as if you're going to sit, but stop just before you actually sit. Pause for a second, then rise back up. This works your glutes, thighs, and hips, all of which are crucial for walking, standing, and climbing stairs. Third exercise, calf raises. Stand with your feet flat on the ground, about shoulder width apart. Hold onto a chair or countertop for balance. Slowly raise your heels so that you're standing on your toes, then lower back down. Repeat this 15 to 20 times. This simple exercise works your calves and improves balance, which helps with walking and standing. Fourth exercise, side leg lifts. Stand with one hand on the back of a chair for support. Slowly lift one leg out to the side, keeping your body straight. Hold for a moment, then lower it back down. Repeat 10 to 15 times on each leg. This works your hip abductors and outer thighs, which are important for stability when walking. Fifth exercise, step UPS. Find a sturdy step or low platform. Step one foot up, bringing the other foot to meet it. Step back down, and repeat with the opposite foot. Start with a small step and increase the height as you get stronger. This exercise targets your quads, glutes, and calves, and it's great for improving your ability to climb stairs. The key to leg strengthening is consistency. You don't need to do all these exercises every day, but try to incorporate them into your routine a few times a week. Even just 10 to 15 minutes a day can make a big difference. Start slow and focus on proper form. If something feels too difficult, take a break or reduce the intensity. Now I know that some of you may be thinking, I don't know if I'm up for that. But I want to encourage you to try, because trust me, your future self will thank you. When you build strength in your legs, you improve your balance, your stamina, and your overall quality of life. You'll be able to walk longer, stand for longer periods, and feel more confident when moving around your home or out in the community. Take my good friend Arthur, for example. Arthur, who's in his late 70s, struggled for years with knee pain. He thought he had to give up on any hope of being active because he was convinced the pain would just get worse. But after a few sessions of simple leg strengthening exercises, Arthur began to notice a decrease in his knee pain. His legs became stronger, and over time, the pain lessened. Arthur now walks with more confidence, takes fewer breaks, and enjoys going on walks with his family again. Remember, strong legs help you maintain your independence. You don't have to lift heavy weights or spend hours in the gym to strengthen your legs. Small, consistent exercises can make a world of difference. Whether it's getting up from a chair with ease or walking with confidence, you'll be amazed at how much strength you can build with just a few simple movements. By adding these exercises into your daily routine, you're investing in your mobility, independence, and overall well-being. So start small, stay consistent, and enjoy the benefits of stronger, healthier legs. Point 3. Balance training. As we age, one of the most important aspects of maintaining our independence and quality of life is balance. It's not something we always think about until we lose it, until we find ourselves stumbling or feeling unsteady on our feet. I can speak from experience, as I've had my own moments where I was afraid of falling. After all, a fall at our age can result in a significant injury, which can seriously affect our ability to live independently. I remember a few years ago when I was out shopping, and I misjudged a curb. I wasn't sure if it was the ground that shifted beneath me or my own lack of focus, but I found myself stumbling. Fortunately, I caught myself just in time, but it shook me. It made me realize how important balance is. That's when I decided I needed to make balance exercises a regular part of my routine. Balance training isn't just for those who are already unsteady on their feet. It's a proactive measure to prevent falls, keep you moving with confidence, and allow you to maintain your independence for as long as possible. You don't need fancy equipment or special classes, just a few simple exercises that you can do from the comfort of your home or at a community center. The good news is that improving balance is achievable, no matter your age. You don't need to be an athlete to do it. It's all about strengthening the muscles that support your body, improving your posture, and developing better coordination. Let me share with you some of the most effective balance exercises I've incorporated into my routine. First exercise. Standing on one leg. This simple exercise is incredibly effective for improving your balance. Stand next to a sturdy surface, like the back of a chair or a counter, for support. Slowly lift one leg off the floor and hold it for 10 to 30 seconds. Then switch legs. If you're new to this, start with holding your leg for 10 seconds and gradually work up to 30 seconds. This exercise targets your ankle stabilizers and your core muscles, both of which are essential for maintaining balance. I started with just a few seconds on each leg, but over time, I was able to hold each leg up for a full minute. I've even added a challenge to this. Once I'm comfortable standing on one leg, I try doing it with my eyes closed. It's harder than it sounds, but it really helps improve the sensory input needed for balance. With each day, I feel more confident standing and walking without fear of stumbling. Second exercise. Heel-to-toe walk. Another great exercise for balance is the heel-to-toe walk. I love doing this in my living room or down the hallway. Stand tall and walk in a straight line, placing the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of the other foot. It's like walking a tightrope. Keep your core engaged and your posture straight. This exercise challenges your ability to maintain stability and improves your posture, coordination, and balance. I remember when I first started doing the heel-to-toe walk, I had to hold on to something to keep from falling over. But after a few weeks, I felt much more stable. Now I can walk across my living room without any support, and I can tell you, There's nothing like the feeling of accomplishment when you can do that. Third exercise. Marching in place. This exercise might sound simple, but it's surprisingly effective. Stand tall, lift one knee to waist height, and lower it. Then, lift the other knee. Do this in a marching rhythm. You can increase the difficulty by trying to march for longer periods, or while holding onto a chair or countertop for support. As you get stronger, you can try marching without holding onto anything. I've added marching to my daily routine, and I do it while watching TV or during commercials. It's a great way to sneak in a little exercise, and it works the muscles in your legs, improving both strength and balance. Marching can also improve your cardiovascular health, which is important for overall mobility. Fourth exercise. Side leg raises. Stand next to a chair or countertop for support. Slowly lift one leg out to the side, keeping it straight. Hold it for a few seconds and then lower it back down. Repeat on the other leg. This exercise helps strengthen your hips and outer thighs, which are crucial for maintaining good balance. As you get stronger, you can increase the number of repetitions or try holding your leg up for longer periods. Incorporating side leg raises into my routine has done wonders for my ability to move without feeling wobbly. I can walk upstairs with more confidence, and I feel steadier when I stand up from sitting. Fifth exercise. Tai Chi or yoga. If you're looking for a full body workout that focuses on balance, Tai Chi or yoga might be worth considering. Many community centers offer classes for older adults, and these exercises focus on slow, deliberate movements that improve strength, flexibility, and balance. I took a Tai Chi class last year, and I can tell you it's a fantastic workout for both the body and mind. The slow movements help you feel more grounded, and the deep breathing adds a relaxation component, reducing stress and tension. I highly recommend trying out these types of exercises if you're looking to challenge your balance in a low-impact, enjoyable way. It's never too late to start, and you'll likely find it more fun than you expect. Sixth exercise. Wall push-ups. You might be thinking, how does push-ups help balance? Well, wall push-ups are a fantastic way to build strength in your upper body and core. The stronger your upper body and core, the better your balance will be. Stand facing a wall with your hands placed slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Step back so that your body forms an angle. Slowly lower your chest towards the wall, and then push back to the starting position. Do 10 to 15 repetitions, and over time, you can work up to more. For me, wall push-ups were a great way to increase my upper body strength without straining my back or shoulders. They've helped improve my posture, which is essential for good balance, especially as we get older. If you're still here and finding this helpful, please comment, too, below. I'd love to hear how these balance exercises are working for you, or if you have any of your own to add. Incorporating balance exercises into your daily routine is one of the best things you can do for your overall health and well-being. Not only will you feel steadier on your feet, but you'll also improve your confidence, mobility, and independence. The key is consistency. Start slow, build up gradually, and stay patient with yourself. Whether it's standing on one leg or joining a Tai Chi class, every small step you take today will make a big difference tomorrow. So, take a few minutes each day to practice these exercises. You'll not only be protecting yourself from falls, but you'll also be improving your posture and coordination, which are essential for aging gracefully and confidently. Point 4. Stretching your legs regularly. As we age, one of the most overlooked but crucial elements of maintaining our mobility and independence is flexibility. And when it comes to flexibility, stretching your legs regularly can make a world of difference. I learned this lesson firsthand after noticing that my legs felt a bit stiffer over time. The joints weren't as limber, and I found myself moving slower and more carefully. I realized that I needed to start dedicating time each day to stretching my legs, and the results were immediate and honestly, quite remarkable. When we're younger, we tend to take the flexibility of our bodies for granted. We can bend down to tie our shoes without thinking, squat to pick something up, or climb stairs without hesitation. But as we get older, these simple tasks can become a little more challenging if we don't actively work to keep our muscles and joints flexible. I certainly began to notice the difference in my own body as I reached my 70s and beyond. I started to feel a little more stiffness in my hamstrings, my calves, and my lower back. These were the signals that my muscles weren't as limber as they used to be, and if I didn't do something about it, it was only going to get worse. I remember the first time I tried stretching after feeling that tightness. I was sitting on the edge of my bed one morning, and I thought, what harm can a little stretch do? I bent forward to touch my toes, and though I couldn't reach very far at first, I felt the muscles in my legs begin to loosen up. That simple stretch gave me a sense of relief, and I made a pact with myself to continue stretching every day. Over time, I began to incorporate more variety into my stretching routine, targeting different parts of my legs. Why stretching is so important? Stretching isn't just about reaching for your toes, it's about improving your range of motion, increasing circulation to your muscles, and promoting overall flexibility in your legs. Keeping your legs limber will not only help you stay mobile, but it will also reduce your risk of injuries like sprains, strains, and falls. Plus, it can make daily activities, like walking, climbing stairs, or getting out of a chair, feel a lot easier. The simple act of stretching can help reduce stiffness in the joints, relieve tension in the muscles, and even improve your posture. As we age, tightness in our muscles and joints can lead to poor posture, which can then contribute to back pain and other issues. Regular stretching helps keep your body aligned and allows you to move more freely. Stretching your legs also improves your balance. By targeting the muscles that help you stabilize and move, you're ensuring that you can maintain your independence and confidence. I can't count how many times I've been grateful for my daily stretching routine when I've had to step over an obstacle or navigate uneven ground. Flexibility has directly impacted my ability to keep walking, climbing stairs, and bending down to pick things up without hesitation. Let me share some simple leg stretches that I've found to be particularly helpful for keeping my legs healthy and strong. You can do these stretches anywhere, whether you're at home, in the garden, or even at a local park. 1. Seated hamstring stretch. The hamstrings are the muscles at the back of your thighs, and they're critical for bending and straightening your legs. To stretch them, sit on a chair with one leg extended straight out in front of you, keeping your heel on the floor and your toes pointing up. Slowly bend at the waist and reach for your toes, feeling the stretch along the back of your leg. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds and then switch legs. This stretch helps to improve flexibility in the hamstrings and lower back, which is important for overall mobility. 2. Standing quad stretch. The quadriceps, or quads, are the muscles at the front of your thighs. These muscles help you stand up, walk, and climb stairs, so keeping them flexible is essential for staying mobile. To stretch your quads, stand tall and hold onto a chair or counter for support. Bend one knee, bringing your heel toward your glutes, and hold your ankle with your hand. Keep your knees together, and gently push your hips forward to deepen the stretch. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds, then repeat on the other leg. This stretch is great for preventing tightness in the quads, which can affect your walking and overall comfort. 3. Calf stretch. Tight calves can make it hard to walk comfortably, so stretching these muscles is crucial. To stretch your calves, stand facing a wall and place your hands on it for support. Step one foot back, keeping both feet flat on the ground. Bend your front knee while keeping your back leg straight and your back heel on the floor. You should feel a stretch along the back of your lower leg. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds, then switch legs. This stretch helps improve flexibility in your calves and ankles, which is essential for walking, balance, and preventing falls. 4. Inner thigh stretch, adductors. To stretch your inner thighs, sit on the floor with your legs extended in front of you and your feet apart. Gently lean forward, trying to bring your chest toward the floor while keeping your back straight. You should feel a stretch along the inner part of your thighs. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds. This stretch is particularly helpful for maintaining flexibility in the hips, which can improve your overall mobility. 5. Hip flexor stretch. Our hips take on a lot of work as we age, especially when we sit for long periods. Tight hip flexors can make it difficult to get up from a chair or walk without discomfort. To stretch your hip flexors, kneel on one knee and place the other foot flat on the ground in front of you, like a lunge position. Keep your back straight and gently push your hips forward. You should feel a stretch in the front of the hip on the leg that's kneeling. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds, then switch sides. I can't stress enough how important it is to incorporate stretching into your daily life. It doesn't take long, just a few minutes each day, yet the benefits are immeasurable. Regular stretching not only helps you stay flexible, but it also improves circulation, boosts your energy levels, and reduces stress. Plus, it's a simple way to take care of your body and maintain your independence as you age. I've noticed that after I stretch, I feel more relaxed and more confident moving around. My legs feel less stiff, and I'm able to tackle tasks like gardening, walking, or climbing stairs without discomfort. Stretching helps keep me feeling younger and more capable. And the best part? It's something anyone can do, no matter their fitness level. As we age, it's easy to let these small habits slip by, but staying on top of things like stretching will make a world of difference. Whether you start with just a few stretches each morning or dedicate time to a full routine, you'll see results. Your legs will feel stronger, your movements will be smoother, and you'll experience less discomfort throughout the day. So, take a few minutes every day to stretch your legs. It's a small commitment that will bring you big rewards. I'm living proof that flexibility in your legs isn't just about bending over. It's about staying independent, mobile, and ready for whatever life throws your way. Point 5. Eating a leg-friendly diet. As we age, the importance of maintaining a healthy diet becomes more and more evident, especially when it comes to keeping our legs strong and healthy. At my age, I've learned that what you eat has a huge impact on your overall physical health, and this includes the strength and mobility of your legs. It's not just about keeping the muscles working, it's about nourishing your body with the nutrients it needs to stay flexible, strong, and injury-free. I remember a time when I didn't pay much attention to what I was eating. Like most of us, I ate what was convenient or what I enjoyed, without always thinking about how it affected my body. But after hitting my 70s, I started to feel the consequences: stiffness in my joints, tired legs after walking, and difficulty with climbing stairs. That's when I realized I had to take a closer look at my diet and how it could be supporting or hindering my leg health. Let me tell you, after making a few changes, I saw a noticeable difference. It wasn't just about feeling better, but it was also about seeing the impact of good food on my legs: less swelling, less discomfort, and more strength. So, if you're looking to keep your legs healthy, here are some key foods and nutrients that can make a big difference. 1. Anti-inflammatory foods. As we age, inflammation becomes a common problem. It's the reason why joints and muscles can feel stiff and sore, making it harder to move around comfortably. But I found that adding more anti-inflammatory foods to my diet helped reduce the inflammation and ease the pain in my legs. Take turmeric, for example. I didn't know much about it until my doctor recommended it a few years ago. Turmeric contains curcumin, which has powerful anti-inflammatory properties. I started adding a little turmeric to my meals, sometimes just a sprinkle on my soups or stews. It made a noticeable difference. Other anti-inflammatory foods include ginger, garlic, berries, and leafy greens like spinach. These foods help to calm the inflammation in your body, making it easier to move around and feel more comfortable in your legs. 2. Lean proteins for muscle health. Muscle loss is a natural part of aging, but that doesn't mean we have to accept it. Lean protein is essential for maintaining and building muscle mass. As I've gotten older, I've focused on making sure I get enough protein to support my leg muscles, which keep me mobile and strong. I'm not talking about loading up on steaks, but rather, incorporating lean proteins like chicken, turkey, fish, tofu, and beans into my meals. These sources of protein are easier to digest and provide the building blocks your muscles need. I also learned that collagen is an important protein that helps maintain the strength of your joints, ligaments, and tendons. Bone broth has become a part of my weekly routine, as it's rich in collagen. It's an easy way to nourish my joints and keep my legs flexible. Collagen is also found in foods like fish skin, chicken skin, and gelatin, so incorporating these into your diet can have a big impact on your leg health. 3. calcium and vitamin D for strong bones. Our bones play a crucial role in the health of our legs, and as we age, it's easy for bones to become weaker and more brittle. That's where calcium and vitamin D come in. I make sure to get plenty of calcium-rich foods like dairy products, milk, yogurt, cheese, or plant-based alternatives like almond milk or leafy green vegetables like kale and broccoli. Calcium helps strengthen bones and prevents conditions like osteoporosis, which can cause fractures and difficulty with mobility. But it's not just about calcium. Vitamin D is just as important because it helps your body absorb calcium. I learned that many people, especially older adults, don't get enough vitamin D naturally, which can lead to bone problems. I make sure to spend a little time in the sun every day, of course, without overdoing it, and I've also included foods like fatty fish, salmon, sardines, fortified cereals, and eggs in my diet to ensure I'm getting enough vitamin D. 4. Magnesium for muscle function. Magnesium is a mineral that I've come to appreciate more and more as I've aged. It's essential for muscle function, and it helps with muscle relaxation and preventing cramps. As we age, leg cramps can become a common problem, especially at night. I used to wake up in the middle of the night with painful cramps in my calves. But when I added more magnesium-rich foods to my diet, like almonds, spinach, avocado, and bananas, I noticed a reduction in those painful cramps. Magnesium also plays a role in reducing inflammation, which, as I mentioned earlier, is important for joint and leg health. So, by including magnesium-rich foods in my daily routine, I was able to support my muscles, reduce cramps, and maintain better leg health overall. 5. Hydration is key. I can't stress enough how important staying hydrated is for leg health. When I was younger, I didn't think much about drinking water, but now, I know it's one of the easiest ways to keep my muscles and joints functioning well. Dehydration can lead to muscle cramps, joint stiffness, and fatigue, which are the last things you want when you're trying to keep your legs strong and healthy. I make it a habit to drink plenty of water throughout the day. I also enjoy herbal teas and sometimes add fresh fruit to my water for a bit of flavor. By staying hydrated, I ensure that my muscles stay lubricated, which helps with movement and prevents the discomfort that can come from dry, stiff muscles. 6. Avoiding excess sugar and processed foods. As I've gotten older, I've come to realize that one of the biggest culprits in causing inflammation and joint pain is excess sugar and processed foods. These foods may be convenient, but they can wreak havoc on your body, especially when it comes to your legs. Sugar can increase inflammation and lead to weight gain, which can put extra strain on your joints and muscles. I've started reducing my sugar intake and have found that my legs feel better for it. Instead, I focus on whole foods, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats, keeping my meals as natural and nutrient-rich as possible. The truth is, a healthy diet isn't just about eating the right foods for your legs. It's about nourishing your whole body to keep it functioning optimally as you age. By focusing on foods that support your muscles, bones, joints, and overall health, you'll be giving your legs the best chance to stay strong and healthy for years to come. Remember, there's no magic pill for strong legs. It's about making small, consistent changes in your daily routine. Whether it's eating more nutrient-dense foods, drinking more water, or finding ways to reduce inflammation, every little bit counts. By nourishing your body with the right foods, you're giving yourself the best possible chance to maintain your mobility, independence, and quality of life. Keep your legs healthy, and you'll be able to enjoy all the activities you love with more energy and less discomfort. And the best part? These simple changes are good for your overall health, too. Let's keep our legs strong and continue living life to the fullest. As we've explored, taking care of your legs isn't just about exercising and stretching. It's about creating a lifestyle that supports strength, mobility, and overall health. A balanced diet, coupled with regular activity, can make all the difference in maintaining the function of your legs and enjoying a more independent life. Just like any part of your body, your legs need attention, care, and the right kind of nourishment to continue serving you well into your golden years. In my own experience, I've seen firsthand how the small changes we make today can yield incredible results down the road. When I started prioritizing my leg health, eating foods rich in protein, calcium, and healthy fats, drinking plenty of water, and staying active, my legs became stronger, more flexible, and less prone to aches and stiffness. This shift didn't just help me physically, it improved my confidence, my outlook, and my overall quality of life. I'm now able to do things I never thought I could at my age, like walking longer distances, doing stretches that keep me mobile, and even going on trips with my family. Staying mobile and strong has also allowed me to enjoy my hobbies, like gardening, walking in the park, or just going out with friends without worrying about my legs giving out or causing pain. It's that peace of mind, knowing that I'm doing everything I can to stay healthy, that has brought me joy and fulfillment in my later years. But leg health isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. Every person is unique, and some days will be harder than others. That's why it's important to listen to your body, adjust your routine, and be kind to yourself. Your legs may not be as strong as they once were, but with proper care, you can ensure that they'll continue supporting you for years to come. Remember, it's never too late to start taking care of yourself. No matter where you are in life, small, consistent changes can have a big impact. Whether it's doing stretches in the morning, eating a more leg-friendly diet, or simply staying hydrated, every little effort counts. The key is making it a habit, creating a lifestyle that values your well-being, and staying committed to it. If you've been inspired by what we've discussed today, I encourage you to take action now. Start with just one change. Maybe drink an extra glass of water today, take a short walk, or have a leg-friendly snack. These small steps will add up over time, helping you build a foundation for a healthier, more vibrant life. And before we wrap up, I want to remind you, if you've enjoyed this video and found these tips useful, please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear what habits you've adopted to improve your leg health and how it's made a difference for you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more tips on how to live fully at every age. Your support truly helps us reach more people looking to make their golden years healthier and happier. Thank you for watching today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video, where we continue exploring ways to live vibrant, fulfilling lives as we age. Take care, stay strong, and keep moving forward.